Great, Assassin's Necklace has been obtained. I'm gonna take a look at that, see what that does. It sounds like we're in for another round of talking to people, which is, great. Okay, so at least we're gonna spawn outside the jail, so I don't have to go through a loading screen, like, twice or anything. Assassin's Necklace. This is... Retains a trace of an unusual fragrance. Is that a key item? That is a key item. It's not an actual... I still have these. It's not an actual thing that I can equip. Maybe it will be later. While I'm in town, I will go back to heal just so that I don't have to use MP or anything. There's a party chat. And are we gonna have some regrouping after this? Who done it? I can't stop thinking about those suicides of those elders. There just isn't any way that it's a coincidence. Yeah, it's got to be something to do with the ones who want to join the Empire and the ones who don't, right? Right. Which would suggest that a member of the council was behind it all. Right, which is why I did a little research on them all. So Cygnus and Delphinius are... Okay, so there are Lord Draco. Lupus was one of them. Cygnus is a swan. Draco is obviously a dragon. Lupus is a wolf. Delphinius is... Delphiniums are flowers. I'm trying to think if they're all named after, like, animals or something. I don't know, I'll have to look that up. Hey. So Cygnus and Delphinius are what you might call the pro-Empire faction. We've already met Cygnus. She seems to be a pretty serious sort of person. And Delphinius, well, he sounds like the opposite. Rumor has it that he likes to gamble. A lot. Then there's Draco. He's kind of a fence-sitter. Funny, that's the same words I used. Basically, he'll go along with whatever Prince Pollux decides. And finally, there's Leo, who's a lion. There were 5 of them? I only remember 4. He's against joining the Empire, but... Well, it sounds like all kinds of rumors have been flying around about him since the other elders died. So, where to begin? Boy, that's what one might call breadcrumbs. Alright, are we going back to the castle? There is not a, I can't go back to the castle through this way. This is just, there's nothing here, right? There's no houses or treasure chests or anything. Draco, Cygnus, Delphinius, Leo, and Lupus. Was one of them Lupus? Am I remembering that correctly? Like the wolf, the lion, the dragon, the swan, and the, like, the flower? That's got to be, like, an animal of some sort. I doubt they would just make it a random flower. Alright, whatever. Prince Pollux. God. What's your name? It's not Horton, it's...
Is that the necklace you recovered from the floor of my cell?
I've already forgotten your name.
Mind if I examine it
Seriously.
closely? My word. This is Lupus's...
Okay, so Lupus is one of the elders.
Why would be assassin in possession of such an item?
Okay, you still have a marker above your head. Can I talk to you again? Or is that just gonna loop?
Is that the necklace you...
Okay, that's just gonna loop. We're not gonna watch that again. Alright. Is there no one else in here that's got a thing above their head? Alright, Pollux.
Well, have you identified the traitor?
It sounds like Lupus is being a little suspicious, right? If I say no, and I don't think there's really any reason why I should say no. But if I say no, can I go back out to town and talk to everyone again? Attacks targeting elemental weaknesses will deal 40% more damage. And magical attacks cost 40% less. Wow, some of the level 12 special abilities, some of these jobs sound really good. Okay, so there are more exclamation marks out here. So let me do the rounds again.
The elders did not commit suicide, you say? They were murdered by holograbbers.
I mean...
And they tried to murder Dramed too. Luckily, we got there first. The assassin dropped this necklace.
It is a valuable clue, no doubt, but I am afraid it means nothing to me. But wait. Dogs and other animals can use the scents left on personal items to trace their owners, can they not? Perhaps something similar might yield results.
By that do you mean I have to go talk to Anuhal and get, like, the snake to do some, like, identification on the scent of the necklace or whatever? Boy, that sounds a lot less stupid in my head, which is saying something because it sounded pretty stupid in my head too. Okay.
What? The elders who supposedly killed themselves were assassinated by holograders. That is quite a claim. And I have little to say in response. Please understand, I am in favor of joining the Empire. It is the best way to avoid a war. It will also create numerous trading opportunities for Savalon. It is not ideal, and to reach this conclusion was not easy. But life does not consist of easy decisions. You would do well to remember that.
What do you mean I can't just solve all my problems in video games by hitting them with swords? That wasn't the best response to that. Alright, who's next? I believe you are also one, and there's one... Is there one in the gambling hall? I think there was also one in the gambling hall. I'll go check there after this, before I talk to Anihal.
Forgive me, I am too busy to speak with you at the moment.
What is it, Gloria?
Oh, nothing, I'm sure. It was just her perfume. It had the rather unique aroma of musk.
Musk? What's that?
It is an extract from a certain type of deer, prized for its unique fragrance. Hard to come by in Savalon, I should imagine. I wouldn't think that there are very many people who wear it.
Somehow, that tells me more than any of the conversations with any of the actual other elders. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be asking Anihal to go and beat up that one swan lady, or whoever that was. I think that was the swan lady, right? But first, let me just stick my head in here, and see if the other elder is still here and if they have anything interesting to say. Okay. Okay, you are indeed still here.
You wish to know more about Lupus? Very well. He was a good man, diligent and honest to a fault. That is why Bernard and his partners in crime were able to take advantage of him as they did. It was perhaps merciful that his wife had already passed away, but it meant that his death left their only daughter orphaned. A terrible business. The full details of the family and all that came to pass are sure to appear in the kingdom's official records. Dromed will be able to tell you more, no doubt.
Okay, that's it. So Lupus is... There are indeed like 4 elders that I've talked to, but Lupus is the one who is not there anymore. Okay. In hindsight, I'm not sure why I was confused by that, but let's see. Now we're gonna have to. I guess as if there was any doubt, we'll go and talk to Anihal, and she'll, I'm sure, clear things up for us. But it's looking like we're supposed to pin the blame on the Swan Lady. All right, Anihal.
You want to know who owns that necklace?
I love how she's got like a ton of stuffed animals or whatever on the bed there, and on the table upstairs. We are gonna get the snake to identify it.
It smells of deer.
Deer? How come?
I don't know. Sorry.
I mean, you look like a predator of a deer. I'd assume that you of all creatures would know. Let's see, there is a desk. There's a little table with drawers with what looks like an ink pot or something, and like a little stuffed bear or something on top of it. Some plants. So I guess you're. I don't know if those are like eating plants, like the dried herbs down here, or if you just like plants as well as animals. Let's see. There's a rabbit. That's either a teddy bear or like a raccoon or something. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's a fox. A horse. I thought it was a unicorn at first for some reason, but there is no actual horn. That's just a horse. And whatever's behind Snake Friend, I can't actually see because Snake Friend is in the way. All right, cool. That's character design by level design. All right. Anyway, let's go up to the castle again, and pin the blame on the swan. Or is that the expression? No, it's pin the blame on the donkey. I don't think there was a donkey elder. I think there's just a swan. Okay. Pollux. You're Pollux, right? Not Castor. Castor's the one I already beat up.
Well, have you identified the
Alright, I think the signs are pointing us towards one particular individual.
I shall call an emergency meeting of the council immediately. Thank you all for gathering here at such short notice. As you are well aware, the council recently lost 2 of its members. I am sorry to inform you that there is a strong likelihood they were killed by agents of Holograd. However, with the assistance of Dromed and Princess Gloria, we have managed to unmask the traitor. If you would.
Thank you, Your Highness. We'll take it from here. First of all, it is important to note that the 2 elders who were murdered were...
Oh god, now I have to play Phoenix right. They were in favor, they were against, or they were being boring. So they were against. What happens, I haven't saved in a while, though I guess I probably would have autosaved when I entered the castle. What happens if I do this badly on purpose?
The killer then turned their attention to Dromed. Why? Well, he must have had knowledge of something from the kingdom's past that the killer would have preferred not to be made public. In order to attempt the assassination, the traitor disguised themselves as Prince Pollux, knowing the guards would be expecting him. However, not everybody knew that the prince was due to visit Dromed. In fact...
Well, the prince knew, obviously. I guess that's...
Wait, that isn't right.
Oh, that's boring. I mean, the prince did know, right? Unless they're talking about the other prince or something. Alright, do I have to... Alright, we're gonna... BRB. Let me try and get through this. Yeah, the council definitely didn't know, so I guess the other option would be absolutely no one knew?
Wait, that isn't right.
Hang on, did I completely misunderstand? This is why I don't play Phoenix right. Alright, well in that case then the council knew. I could have sworn that only the prince and the Andromeda knew that meeting was gonna happen.
We were able to intercept the assassin. Less luckily, they were able to escape. However, they dropped something in the process.
That was the necklace.
It was a necklace. And this necklace has a very distinctive smell. The smell of perfume. The same perfume worn by...
Cygnus was the one.
It's you, Lady Cygnus. You're the traitor.
Well, Lady Cygnus, would you care to explain yourself? Did you really do this? And if so, why?
Revenge for my father.
You mean you are Maya, Lupus's daughter?
Not anymore. I am Marla now.
But why? Why all this?
I told you. Revenge. I killed the people who killed my father. The Lord Commander gave me an asterisk, that of the Phantom, and I used it well.
But enough talk. Time to die, Prince Pollux.
She gained like 2 feet during that transformation. Okay, so are we gonna do the battle for real now? There's no dungeon here. I don't think so, at least. I never went to heal, did I? Am I still gonna have you scanned? I do not have you scanned. Let me scan you with somebody who's not, like, crucial to the fight. So I think that's gonna be me. Elvis is going to do White Mage things, or at least is gonna default, and later he'll do White Mage things. Shadow Stepper. Bonk, and that missed. You have bad aim. You've missed a lot of those. Adele is going to continue defaulting. Gloria is going to continue defaulting. You are going to default. I am going to go and use a magnifying glass on you. I kind of wish I got to keep the magnifying glass scan earlier. You still have the same amount of HP and you're weak to the same things. The only difference now being that you actually have a name. Elvis. It's also a good thing that I didn't waste any of the special moves that I had. available that I could have wasted. So Adele is going to be at +3. You are going to hit me rather hard. You're going to hit Gloria rather hard. Gloria is going to die rather hard. Alright, Phoenix down. That was, you got to use 2 attacks there, I believe, because you defaulted. Elvis is due up next. He's going to get to, unless you get to move soon, because... Oh no, Gloria's due up next, because she's fast and Elvis is slow. Elvis could use a little bit of this Kiraga business. And then... Adele is going to start doing healing, doing defending things. Gloria is going to switch stances. I am going to imbue Gloria's swords with... I am going to raise my defenses. I'm going to imbue Gloria's swords with Holy Element, and then Gloria should be able to start hitting away on what's her face's face, on Marla's face. 80,000 HP. Swordcraft. Let's change your stance. We are going to do that. You are going to Shroud. That's going to do a little damage to Elvis. Did that inflict a status on Elvis? I don't think so. That did not inflict a status on Elvis. I am going to... Let's see, Divination, Elemental Impairment, let's make you extra weak to lightning. To light, rather. Elemental Supplement, let's make me do extra damage on behalf of light. And... Okay. The next time Adele gets to attack, she's gonna raise Gloria's offenses. The next time Gloria gets to attack... It's gonna be no holds barred against Marla. So singing... Stats cannot be increased beyond 200%. I can actually do a lot of this, because I'm just going to be raising her attack 60% here. I can use that, like, 6 more times, I think? Before like, the buff will stop. Whatever. Alright, so, Gloria's set. As long as Gloria survives this hit, and I get to use a Severance, apparently. Strike an enemy with a powerful physical attack. I'll do that first. And that shall put the music in motion. And... This is Holy Element, or is this whatever element is attached to the special? Alright, 8,000 damage. You're weak to light. That's 10% of your health in one shot. You're gonna default. That's fine, honestly. I'm gonna not have you do anything. Elvis is ready to go. You're probably gonna, if you, like, just hit Elvis a couple times, that'll be great. You're gonna hit Gloria. Don't hit Gloria again. Adele, that's fine, and me. Okay, so we're spreading that out over my entire party. That's fine. Gloria can go and hit you with regular swords. That's gonna be 8 hits. That's gonna be 16. 16. We're looking at what, 12,000 damage? Plus more because of critical hit? You don't seem to be countering. You're not countering. It's rare that I see a boss not countering. Hopefully this will be over soon.
I have killed the men who betrayed my father.
Alright, we've been through the revenge plotline at least once before in this game, and it hasn't ended well for that person. Just saying. Alright, next I will use this so that one people's turns roll around again, and so that the music persists. I'll see if Elvis and Adele can have their specials unlocked. I'm not gonna count on that, I don't think. Adele is 6 uses of Draconics away from that, and I haven't really been using Draconics, unfortunately, all that much on Adele. Elvis is 8 uses of Shieldcraft. I mean, I can always Defender of the People. He should probably heal next. If I really want to on Adele, I can, like, Sonic Thrust you. You're weak to spears, but I don't think that's gonna, Alright, that's decent. Bonk. Alright, was that a counter? That was a counter. Okay, so you are countering that. I'd like to not have you do that anymore. Anyway, while the buffs are all still here, you're gonna counter physical attacks now. Okay, that was not actually that much. Did Elvis take that one? You are countering now. Okay, Elvis is taking that one. Good, thank you, Elvis. That would actually would have that would have been a little bit of a problem for my strategy if you had not done that. And there goes Gloria. That's exactly why. Ooh, there goes me too. Cool. Defaulting. That may be a good thing. I need 2 revives and 1 general heal. Actually, no, I don't really need 1 general heal. I will do it anyway. I have the MP. It's really me who's gonna need that. Although Adele can be healed beyond max HP, so that might be that might have been worth it. Okay. Thank you for taking those hits, though, Elvis, because if it wasn't for that, I would have been doing a lot less damage to Gloria. It seems that the elemental weaknesses, resist, whatever, did wear off on... Ow. Did wear off on at least one of us. Before Gloria's last round of attacks, because... Yeah, keep absorbing that damage, because she wasn't doing as much damage that time as she was the first time. But regardless, Adele, we're gonna have some specials coming up on the horizon, I think. There goes Gloria again. Crikey is right. Okay, maybe I won't go that far into the negative on anybody anymore, because these physical attacks seem to be hitting rather hard. I'm not sure if I like that. I need 2 more uses of Draconics before I can pull off any special. I'll hold off. Become lightning. Is that imbuing yourself with lightning elements? You can, if you attack Elvis, he doesn't take damage from that, just saying. Everybody's ready to default here. Everybody but Elvis. Alright, well Elvis survived that. Don't hit Elvis again. Alright, thank you. The one time I don't want you to hit Elvis, and you actually don't, that's helpful. Kiraga 1, Kiraga 2. Boy, that's how much HP Elvis has, is that a full power Kiraga. And I know that my magic restorative power isn't that high. But, Elvis's HP is only healed halfway by that full power Kiraga. Alright, Adele! I'm gonna do a couple actions. 2 of them are gonna be defending. 2 of them are gonna be Draconics, because I do want to unlock that. I do want to unlock that Dragoon special. And we'll go from here. You're extra weak to spears, not bad. Gloria, you are 13 swordcraft away from doing something like that. I have a couple swordcraft moves that can, that do extra effects when I'm in fluid stance, I think. Usable when in fluid stance. When attack, that's the counter attack move. That'll be useful if I have a lot of aggro drawn towards me, which I kind of don't. That'll reduce the opponent's BP by 1. Every time the user is attacked until their next turn, even if they have a negative number of BP. And then there's Divide Attention. User will be targeted as frequently as the most frequently targeted ally. Okay, so I can stack these together. I will use 3 moves, 1 Divide Attention, and then we'll go into Fluid Stance. And then we will go into Fluid Left style. And then hopefully Gloria will get attacked at least once before her next turn. And then, okay, you're just gonna default. And then if I can score a counterattack, I will, I'll be able to steal BP from her and keep her from moving for an extra turn. I don't know if that's gonna work. That hinges on Gloria actually getting attacked before her next turn, which is like now. But actually, let's not attack her while she's defaulting.
Okay, yes. Bonk. Alright, that was damage. And did that actually steal a BP? I didn't see that stealing a BP. It didn't look like you actually stole a BP. Anyway, whatever. That's a couple uses of Swordcraft. Become Lightning. That still sounds like you're, That still sounds like you're adding, like, the lightning element to your weapon or something. Alright, let's see. I can... Your attack is up. Can I lower your anything? Can I put that on Gloria? Let her counterattack again? Let's see if I can do some of the more interesting Bard abilities that I haven't really done. Aim, evasion, damage, magic damage, critical chance, non-elemental attacks. I mean, none of those really scream I want to use this move or anything. My physical defense is still up. Wow, that was a one-hit KO. Okay. You are... That's 4 turns. Alright, I'll go back into Fluid Left Style for a bit. See if I can pull off the counterattack thing again. Which I would have been able to had I not died. Alright, that's a shame. I think my defense buff wore off after Gloria took her turn, which is why she did so much damage all of a sudden. Alright, Elvis. If I have to do this fight over again, which hopefully I won't, because you're about down to half now. And this hasn't been too long of a fight, but if I have to do this fight over again, I will put some lightning resistance on, just in case. Elvis is going to use a lot of MP here, but I should be okay. Elvis is passively getting quite a bit of MP back every turn, when he defaults and when he just doesn't do anything in general. And when he does do things in general. So you're going to default, because... I'm really using the Bard abilities more than the Draconics here. Do I have on Draconic something that pierces default? Alright, Agnon does pierce default. Okay, try that. Don't know if it'll do a ton of damage. You are weak to spears. Did you just counter a Bardic move? I don't like you. Okay. You're hitting harder and harder. I mean, I hope so. Alright, Elvis, I'd like to start doing that, like, stand-in for ally hits move thing that he's been doing. Unfortunately, he won't be getting to do that for a bit. Can I off the chain, something? Do I have a holy type? I do have a holy type. Celestial Eye. Does that do damage? That didn't do anything. Okay. Note to self, don't do that. Boy. Alright, this just got messier because you're doing more and more damage as the battle goes on. I did buy a bunch of X potions. Who did I use that on? Did I use that on myself or did I use that on Adele? I used that on myself. Okay. Good enough. I could have used the healing too. At least I didn't use it on, like, Gloria or something. Elvis standing in for HP critical ally is good. You know what? Should I leave Adele there? Should I leave Adele there? Because is Elvis gonna just stand in for her indefinitely? If she's at low HP like that, that might be worth trying, because that's sort of his job, you know. Okay. That's just a regular hit on Elvis, and that is a okay. Gloria did counter that. Did not do much. Did not steal a BP the way that I was promised it would. Let's cure myself. Let's not cure Adele. Let's just see if I can... I love the name Bumblewhacker. Let's see if I can just keep defending Adele, because she's HP critical or whatever. Also, let's see if I can just, like, defend everybody for the same reasons. Recurring Nightmare. So you are gonna take that hit, thank you. And Elvis took that pretty nicely. I am going to... Are there other things that I can do? Magic Reflecting Barrier, attempt to stop a target, that's not happening. Increase resistance to a selected element. That's not going to be any use because... Maybe it'll be of use. Maybe, like... Can I make Elvis absorb lightning? If she decides to use that lightning strike move or whatever. I don't know if that'll actually work or not. And you're going to default. I think I know what's coming on your next turn. Become the lightning, that's the one. So if you do something and if... Alright, Elvis didn't absorb that in any way, shape, or form. I need 9 swordcrafts. Can I just use this a couple times? That'll only count for like 2 if I use it twice, but... Actually, wait. I'll wait until we start playing with the elements again. Elvis may need more than that. Or definitely will need more than that. The plan... Elemental supplement. Let's try 2 elemental supplements on Adele and on Gloria, and 1 elemental impairment. Alright, there goes my face. Unfortunately, the one I really wanted to get that didn't actually get that. Let's raise my attack a bit and then stab her. That's gonna be 2, and... I think Agnon is just a good attack in general. Even when it's not, don't counter. You are. Okay, Elvis, thank you. I think Agnon is just a good attack in general, even when she's not defaulting. So that's gonna do 2,000 damage twice. Only once, because I missed the second time. And we're gonna be seeing plot.
Lord Adam is the only one who cared for me. He is the only ruler I would ever follow. And I will gladly give my life for his cause.
Okay, Elvis. Elvis is doing his thing. Thank you, Elvis. So if I were to leave myself in HP critical range, if I were to just use a regular Phoenix down instead of the Arise move, is my entire team in the range where Elvis is gonna move next? Is my entire team in the range where he could just stand in for them because she's just taking physical swipes? Not gonna risk it because Elvis is on low HP, and I don't want Elvis to accidentally die in the process of all this. I need 6 more shieldcraft, and then there's this one. This might... Like, I feel like he's gonna do this anyway, because everybody's at low HP now, except for maybe Gloria, but I'll do it anyway. Just, he adopts the default stance when he does it. That might be actually better to have. You countered something. Did you get a BP from that? I didn't see you actually doing anything. And... Okay, Elvis. Ooh. You may have actually gotten BP from that. Alright, I would love to just be able to solid stance and then attack her, like, a bunch of times, but maybe, just in case she counters, I want Elvis to be okay. Yeah, you're gonna counter that. Unfortunately, may get to counter that, like, a lot, because I'm gonna... in solid stance form. Thank you, Elvis. Don't counter this one. Good. Below half. This is Harry. I need 8 more divination before that's a thing. The X potion is... Okay, so that's 5,000 HP to Elvis. I should only need 2 X potions. Cross potions, whatever. Oh, wow, no. I could have used another. Alright, whatever. Don't want to go too far into the negative. Shroud. That's doing more and more damage. Is that a Dark-type move? Should I give Elvis some Dark-type resistance? Maybe I should give Elvis some Dark-type resistance. I'm pretty sure she will not counter if I do a beast taming move. So Adele's up next. I'm pretty sure she will not counter if I do a beast taming move on Gloria. So if I want to do damage without her doing anything bad, I can do that. Boy, this is not how I planned Adele running the strategy here. Yeah, cheers. You're defaulting. I am going to Elemental Ward on Dark. I guess I could do that twice and he would be immune to it, but first I'll just use that once to see if he like takes that as a resisted hit. Time to get serious. Alright, that did look like less damage than she was doing before. Gloria, as I said. Would she counterattack if she gets attacked and Elvis stands in? I don't know if she would counterattack, if she would, I don't know if she would use the counterattack move, the Swordmaster counterattack move there. Anyway, If I raise the defense, that'll also be good for Elvis, especially in particular. She can counter that. I would prefer it if she doesn't. Elvis definitely took that one pretty nicely. What is it, Shadow Step or something is the move? Dream within a dream. Okay, Gloria went down. She will definitely be within range of Gloria will definitely be within range of getting, like, shielded by Elvis if I just use a Phoenix down on her. I'm going to Kiragami twice, and I'm going to Phoenix down her once. This is a bit of a balancing act. I don't really care about anybody's defenses other than Elvis's right now. Fortunately, she doesn't have any multi-target moves. Does Elvis still have the... Elvis still has Dark Resistance up. I think he'll have that until his next turn. How long does this last? For 3 turns. Yeah. Alright, you're now at +3. There's not a ton I can do to you. You still need 8 like, sword crafts. I put myself in attack mode, and... Elvis can do that. I can... I'm gonna attack buff twice. Why does this entire thing feel like I'm walking on eggshells? I feel like this battle can be over without too much trouble, but I feel like I have to really be careful with how I play my defenses. In particular, Elvis's defenses, and both in terms of just, like, his defense buff and his, like, elemental resistance. That's still there. Okay, let's have myself go all out. I'm going to reapply Dark Resist. I'm going to... Telephone. Supplement you, impair you. You may counter this. I'm pretty sure that telephone call is just bogus, so I will not be concerning myself with it. The microphone, you didn't counter any of those, that's nice. The microphone doesn't pick up, like, when the telephone rings, but it does get really distracting for myself. I could just, like, regular attack you, but I could also use Foretold Flurry, just to, like, have the special unlock a little faster. So I think I'll do that. Foretold Flurry doesn't do, like, a ton of damage. I take that back. Foretold Flurry does a lot of damage. Wow, okay. It can miss, but that's up to 5,000 damage a turn, which I'm using several times. It looked like your aim was starting to go there, because you sorta... Ooh, Elvis, no. Bad. Elvis is dead. Okay, that's a problem. I was going to... Gloria sure did a lot there. I was going to... like, attack myself with Agnon and see if I could punch a couple holes in her defenses, but, when Elvis went down, that plan changed. We're gonna, no, not cross-potion you. We're gonna cross-potion Elvis twice, and then we're just gonna Agnon once, and hopefully I'll be able to poke a little bit of a hole in her defenses, bring her below 20,000 maybe. Alright, indeed, below 20,000, no counterattack. Elvis is alive, he's got plenty of HP, he's not got any BP though. Kinda like to have a little bit of HP back. I'm really glad the stand-in move is a passive ability, not something I have to actively do, because if there was something I had to actively do, he was dead right there. He wouldn't have been able to do anything for a little while. Anyway, Elvis has 7,000 HP. Gloria, do you still have the light attack on your sword? So I'm gonna do something that may be a little bit inadvisable. That's 1, 2, and 3. I can't do that a third time. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. All right, if I'm able to hit through all of them, that'll be doing a significant amount of damage. This is a little more reliable as far as hitting goes. I haven't seen you miss on the regular attack command. Okay, and Marla. If I can, do I still have Adele? Adele does not still have the light on her spear. But you know what? You are also weak to spears, and maybe if I use this 4 times and like score critical on at least one, I can take you down like this. Okay, missed. Not helpful. Not quite. Okay. Elvis, yes. That just barely brought him below max HP. Okay, this is... It's all downhill from here. You have 2,000 HP left. Elvis doesn't really care. My 2 attackers are going to be at -2 for a little while, but can I donate BP to anyone? Can I just, like, drop a couple of those light things on your head just to get this over with quickly? All enemies. I don't think that's going to do enough, though, even if I use 4 of them. Whatever. This is gonna be a little long. Like, I'm not worried, but I guess I can always speed up the battle. I don't like doing that during boss fights, though, because it looks unprofessional. Just someone stab her in the face. Just like, Adele, you're gonna be the next one on your feet? Yes, okay. Hit Elvis, who cares? Adele's gonna Should I finish this off with a Thunderbolt Thrust?
Alright, let's do this in style. Dragoon special.
Leave it to me. Good luck not getting close.
This should be more than enough, right? Okay. Good game. Good game. Unless there's like a phase 2, which I really hope there's not. Alright, that's that battle. We are level 10 Oracle, level 10 Swordsmaster. Adele gained level 10 Dragoon in like one of the random fights I went back for in the sewers or whatever not too long ago, of all places. But not bad. Elvis has almost mastered the Shield Master. Mastered the Shield Master. Yeah, that sounds right. And everyone else is getting close. I hope there's gonna be like a dungeon or something between now and the next boss fight, so that I can like round off the jobs I have and get used to another couple. But all right, what's this? Is this gonna be functionally the ninja? Boy, that was another 35-minute battle. I'm sure I'm gonna cut some time out of that, either completely because there was a lot of time where just nothing happened, or at least speed up. Phantoms are lethal dagger specialists, so it's not quite a ninja. Capable of moving so unbelievably fast that enemies are often unable to react. Never-ending nightmare, we've seen that. Perform an extremely powerful physical attack on a target. If the target is defeated, another action can be performed. Okay, so that'll let us chain attacks together. Become the lightning. Increase user's physical and magical attack by 25% by 3 turns. So it's not an elemental. That's just the buff move that she had. Because I did notice that she did have both of her offenses buffed. Somehow. And I guess that would be why.